The only ritual weapon for this season, Season 10, comes from Iron Banner, the point of the Stag, a bow, which was technically delayed from Season 9. The quest to get it isn't that different from other Iron Banner quests that we've seen. Use this gun for a little while, and then use a different gun for a little while, and then use another gun for, you guessed it, a little while. For Point of the Stag, it's 25 hand cannon final blows, then 20 SMG final blows, then 15 fusion rifle final blows. To cap off the seasonal quest itself, you need 10 bow final blows for the emblem and shader. That brings us to the question, is this bow worth getting? The answer for most people is going to be a no, and that is purely because it is a bow. If you do not use bows, you're just not going to use this. Bows are definitely one of the harder to use weapon archetypes in the entire game, PvE and PvP. This also is very much a PvP specific bow with PvP perks. If you're looking for a PvE bow, specifically for ad slaying, I'd recommend Hush from Gambit, or anything with Archer's Tempo and Rampage. This is the second arc damage bow we've gotten. Arsenic Bite was previously the only arc bow, although I would still use Arsenic Bite over Point of the Stag for most PvE, if not all of it as of right now, because of the potential perks. As far as bows go, if you're a PvPer and you like to use bows, then this is as PvP bow as I think you're going to find for the time being. It is the only bow that can roll with Vorpal weapon, meaning you can two-shot headshot people in their supers, or at the very least put a big dent in people with a headshot or body shot. It is a 612 draw speed bow, so pretty fast. It has an accuracy, masterwork, and Eye of the Storm, also the only bow that can roll with the Eye of the Storm. So if you're low health, your arrows are going to have some crazy headshot magnetism, although I would not rely on that entirely. After all, Eye of the Storm really is only active when you're low health, and peeking with a bow while you're low health, maybe not the best of ideas. I think it's really tough to give up Archer's Tempo for follow-up shots. You do have to wait the tiniest amount of time for no distractions to pop up if you're trying to fire a shot quickly while aiming down sights, but yeah, Archer's Tempo I think is just too good to pass up. Vorpal versus Eye of the Storm can really just come down to what point in the match you're in. If you're 3 minutes into a PvP match, supers are going to start popping, and you should probably switch to Vorpal. I don't think there's really too much else to say on Point of the Stag. It is very much designed to be used in PvP specifically, and to its credit, it does that job to the best of its ability. But otherwise, it's a bow. You know, it's a bow. If this did come out last season when it was allegedly supposed to, with there being a bow seasonal mod, then I could see this getting a little more use in PvE thanks to Vorpal weapons specifically, maybe. But this season in particular, it's pretty locked to PvP in my opinion. In other related news, I think I've reached my breaking point with the Iron Banner weapon-specific quest steps. I was not having a good time getting this done. Could have just been a bad day for me and trying to force the issue, but man, I really don't feel like being a complete detriment in Iron Banner because I have to use off-meta stuff to get a quest done. Given the state of Iron Banner and how competitive and intense it tends to be. Again, could have just been a bad day. I don't know. It is a quest that's supposed to be completed over the course of many, many games, or many times Iron Banner has come back. I could have been smarter about going for weapon kills on certain maps, but whew, I think just combined with the PvE bounty stuff that I talked about in my first impressions video, I just want to not have to constantly swap guns every single day. Anyway, short video on Point of the Stag. That's all from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.